Have you ever wondered about game schooling, what it is, and whether it might be a good fit for your family? In this video, I want to share all about how to homeschool using games. Please hit like on this video and subscribe to the channel so that you get notified whenever a new video is released. So you might be wondering, what is game schooling? Well, game schooling is when a family plays games together as a part of their homeschool day. Game schoolers might choose to use card games or board games or even video games to help teach their kids. Families who game school are really intentional to choose games that have a specific educational benefit. And game schooling families use these games regularly as a part of, or sometimes as all of their homeschool curriculum. So this is a really unique homeschool strategy, and it's one that's a lot of fun and has a lot of benefits. And one of the biggest benefits is that it's a lot of fun for kids, and it gives families a lot of fun experiences as they're playing the games together. When you're getting started with game schooling, how much you rely on the games is going to depend on your comfort level and also your family's preferences. So if you're interested in getting started with game schooling in your homeschool, here are some things to consider. First of all, you want to think about your mindset. Are you feeling guilty for playing games with your kids during homeschool time, or wondering how game schooling could even count as school? If so, it's important to take some time to think about your mindset. Game schooling is a valid alternative to traditional textbooks and worksheets, and many kids will actually learn better by playing a game under the right circumstances. It can also be helpful to think about how you're going to keep records of the games you play during your homeschool time. Can you keep a running list maybe of the games that you've played in your homeschool records, or take pictures of your kids playing the games for their homeschool portfolio? If you have a written record, that can be a helpful way to make you feel like game schooling should count as real homeschooling, and it can be important to keep those records for legal reasons as well. You also want to make sure that you're choosing your games really intentionally. You want to choose games that are going to be a good fit for your family, and you want games that teach the concepts that your kids are learning in a way that's easy for them to understand. You're also looking for games that are a good fit with your child's ability and age level and that align with your child's interests. And then you want games that will be fun for your whole family to play together. It's also important to consider the recommended ages on the game that you're considering. But it's important when you look at the recommended ages to remember that they are just that, a recommendation. They are the game maker's best guess about who might be successful playing the game, given the skills of an average child at that age. But you know your child better than anyone, and you probably know that your child is not the average child, right? So it's more important to take your child's skill level into account when choosing a game than their age. Is reading required to play the game, and is your child a strong reader? What math skills are required to play? What strategy or critical thinking skills are required? So considering a child's skill level before choosing a game is even more important than their age, and this will help you find games that are a good fit for your child. You also want to make sure that you choose the right time to play. Many families choose to play games in the evening during a family game night, but evenings might not be the best time for your family to play a game. You might find that your kids have an easier time playing games, and there are fewer disagreements and meltdowns if you do your game schooling during the day. No matter what time you choose, you need to make sure that your kids aren't overly hungry or really tired when they play. This can lead to extra arguments over the game. And then finally, you just want to stick to it. Sometimes it can take a few times of playing a game for kids to really understand the rules and learn the strategy that's required. It's important to play the same game multiple times over the course of several weeks for kids to really understand how to play the game and learn the information the game is trying to teach. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. Please hit like and subscribe to the channel, and please share in the comments. Do you use games in your homeschool?